Assalamu alaikum. You are listening to the Mariam Mukonda Show on Salam Media. Peace be upon you, and thank you for joining me on this lovely Tuesday, the 1st of December. We have completed the first 11 months, and now we are in the final one. Still in the lockdown, but it is what it is. We have to continue until we can finally say that it is over. If it will be over now, I don't think so. I don't know. There is an interesting event that will be coming up on Saturday, the 5th of December. And one of the organizers is Nontobeko Aadilah Dlamin. She's also part of the organization Women of Strength. The event is called Mommy and Me. It's all about mommies. It's all about women who are expecting mummies who have loved and lost, mummies who are trying, who are surviving, who are doing anything. And as the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Anyone who has been involved in raising a child, this event is for you. But no, not the dads, mommies. Okay, joining me on the line is Aadilah, or rather on the other side of StreamYard is Aadilah. Assalamu alaikum, Aadilah.
Yeah.
Aadilah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, the famous lines of 2020. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. All right, shukran for joining me, Aadilah. Now, tell us about the event, the Mommy and Me event that is coming up on a Saturday. What is it all about?
Okay, so thank you for having me. So the event is mainly focused on giving moms to be mommies that are already mommies that are trying, and mommies that have lost babies. So we just want to give the support that we don't usually get as mommies, because everyone looks at mothers as imbogoto, like that women can take everything. So we just want to scratch out all of that and be like, you are not, like, we know that you need the help, we know that you need the support. So this event aims at helping the mothers to deal with the traumas, to get their grief back, because we all know that after having a baby, your emotions just all over the place. So we're just trying to help with all of that. And with this, and we always try and do our events during the 16 days of activism against women and children abuse. So we're also going to be focusing on the gender-based violence that's going on. So we're going to have a self-defense demonstrator that's going to come and give us, some basic self-defense moves that we can use, so that when you're faced with trouble, you at least know how to fight for yourself. So yeah.
Right. That sounds like an interesting a lineup, especially about the part where we need to offer support to mommies, because people look at moms like, no, but you're a woman, you are
Yes.
strong, you can
It's
do this, you've
not.
got this, God made you for this. But you know what? We do need a break. We are
We
not
do.
strong as
We
we
do.
seem to be, or the way society has made us to be. Sometimes we do need a break, and we need to sit down, and we need to get our groove back. And I think
Definitely.
we should also have a separate event for fathers, where they are told that this is what women go through, because they probably don't know. So they need a separate event. But moving right along, there's a lot on the lineup, like you just mentioned: self-defense, parenting coaching, birthing, postnatal care, and so much more. Tell us what else can guests expect, and also the lineup of speakers. I saw some really great speakers on the lineup. Please share those details with us.
Definitely, there's gonna be a lady that's gonna be talking about waist beads. I know it's been a myth that has been going on, that there's this thing about waist beads and their benefits. So we asked one of the ladies to just come and explain what this whole waist beads is about. So when she explained to us, she told us that there's a common misconception that they just use for beauty, but they actually have other benefits, like even weight gain. Like if you've got a problem with weight gain, they assist you with that. And they made from glass. I don't know if people maybe think that it's a taboo, of maybe it's made of something that's, I don't know. But when she explained, she told us that it's made of stones and crystals or charms. So the waist bead helps shape your body, and then they help with your hips accentuation. I know that men don't really understand this, but we as women know that, especially after childbirth, you struggle with it's called a baby flap. Was it a baby bump? But
Yeah,
yeah, it's
that's
just
it.
some of the things that we struggle with. And then we're also going to be having a doctor that's going to be talking about the traumas, the traumas that we go through, like especially after losing a baby. How do you deal with that? And then also the problem of the bedroom department taking a back
Mhm.
seat because you are having troubles with your emotions and hormones and whatnot. So she's going to be she's going to talking to us about that, helping us deal with that, helping with us get back into shape. It's also
Mhm.
going to be Sensei Somi, that's going to be, like I said, giving us some basic self-defense demonstrations and stuff like that, and helping us with that. And then we're going to be having two doulas giving us different birthing options, because I know that a lot of women, especially me also with my second child, I went through a lot of trauma giving birth at a public hospital. So we have these doulas that are going to be showing us and giving us other alternatives of how to give birth. For instance, giving birth at home. I know that it's something
Yeah.
that was done a long time ago, but like, with the times that we're in right now, we all think that it's always best to give birth at hospitals. But if we are actually true to ourselves, we go through a lot of traumas at hospitals. So we're going
Mhm.
to be having doulas that are going to be talking about that and how to take care of yourself after having a baby and even during the process. Yeah,
Mhm.
and then we're also going to be having different stalls of other ladies that are in the business of making either items for mummies, like clothes, maternal births, maternal clothes. And then we're also going to be having a lady that does toys for kids out of wood. So I
Mhm.
think that's really, really nice. Yeah. Besides the event, we're also going to be having stalls on the side where we're going to be helping empower other women that are in the business, you know. Yeah, it's just to give them that support.
Yeah, well, it
Yeah,
does sound like a really a jam-packed event that will be
it
coming
will
up
be.
on
Yeah, it
Saturday.
will be.
And I'd also like to mention that I was born at home. So being born at home, in home birth, has always been something that I've wanted to do. I also had a traumatic experience at a public hospital. It's not something that I want to go through again, which
Yes.
is why I am excited about the doulas and their options and what the information that they can share with us. And also, very importantly, how much is it? How much do you start saving and budgeting and putting aside for all of these things? And speaking about pricing, the event is priced, so people have to purchase a ticket.
Yes, yes. So unfortunately, our organization, the Women's Forum, it's a women's forum. So every year, it's actually annual events. So like this year, we're going to be focusing on mommies. So
Mhm.
since it's an NPO, we're going to be charging 250 for the tickets, because we have to hire out a place where we feel that the women are going to be comfortable enough to talk and just be free, because
Mhm.
we're also going to be having a lady that's going to come and she's in the what do you call them, exotic dancers, but not really exotic dance, like she's just gonna
No,
be
I know
she's
her,
like
but
giving her
she's not
kids
an
like
exotic
when you're in
dancer.
the yes so she's gonna be just showing us some basic moves of just how to feel yourself again, because I honestly feel like when you become a mommy, it's either the dress code you start wearing down because you feel like you can't dress up anymore, and then you just lose your confidence and all
Uh-huh.
of that. So she's gonna come and just give us some basic tips of how to just get our groove back. So with all of the speakers coming in and us being an NPO, unfortunately everything that we do has to be paid for. So we're going
Mm.
to be charging the tickets at 250, and then we're going to be having the event at Greenfields Guest House in Alberton. We're going to be charging 250 a ticket. Women can expect, the ladies can expect to be having like nice food and drinks. It's just going to be a relaxed environment where we can all talk and listen to the speakers, socialize, and buy some few things after that, because we all know women like to shop. So yeah, we're going to be having all of that in just one place. Yeah.
And for stall holders, do they have to pay for their stalls?
Yes, we're going to be charging 150 a table.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, since it's an NPO, we try by all means. Actually, it's something that we started last year at the previous event, where we select it's either a children's home or a home that helps women and children. So last year we donated sanitary products, where we just asked the ladies to buy anything sanitary, and then we looked for a home, and then we gave them all the sanitary items. So like this year, we're gonna, with all the proceedings and everything that's left after the event, we're gonna buy a couple of things, and then take a look for a home, because every year we select a different home, and then we're gonna ask them what do they need at the moment, and then we assist. So that's what we aim to do. Actually, that's the whole main point of the event, is that we try and assist homes and anything that deals with women. Like, our organization is aimed specifically at assisting and helping and giving support to women.
All right.
Yeah.
And what can fathers do to support women in during their pregnancies, during their birthing, and postnatal care? Because the role of the father it's very important, not just for
It
the child, but
is.
also for the partner. And you need the support as a partner in raising a child. You cannot raise a child alone. Yes, you can raise a child with the rest of your family members, but obviously the child
It's
does need
important for
the
the fathers.
influence of their fathers as well. So what do you think?
I feel like the role of the father is basically to give support emotionally, physically, just to just be there, and especially
Mm-hmm.
after giving birth, because you go through a lot as a woman. Like, you, besides the pain, you just need all the help that you can get, and having the help of the father, I feel, is very important. It's just unfortunate that some men have this thing that they can't sit down for long hours and listen to other people talk and give them, you know, tips on how to do this and do
Advice.
that. But we are aiming at having an event that's gonna be for fathers and babies and kids, actually. So it's like having maybe a picnic set up, and then we call all the fathers to just come there, and then maybe talk, share their experiences and things that they go through as fathers, and then offer them support by having speakers, having like with this event, we're trying to bring all the ladies that are experienced at these fields, to bring them to the women, so that we all don't have to go to each and every person to find the information. So we're just bringing them into one space, so that they can give us as much tips and advices and support as possible. So that's what we're trying to look at right now, having a separate event for the daddies, to at least come and just hear some of the things that the other fathers go through, and hear that they're actually not alone, and how
Mm-hmm.
they can be better spouses and give better support to their wives, or their girlfriends, or whatever. Yeah, but this one
Mm-hmm.
is specifically just to help mummies. But after that, we are trying by all means to have one that's going to be focusing on the fathers specifically, and the kids.
Yeah, now I hope that that event will be attended by the fathers,
I hope
because
so too.
also black men have this misconception that, what, we don't have to go attend such events. Women are supposed to raise the kids, and we can just take the back seat. So I hope
Right.
that they do attend the event and make use and take heed of the advice. So how can people go about purchasing the tickets?
So they can contact me on my WhatsApp. My number is 079 820 6486. I'm going to repeat, it's 079 820 6486. Or they can go to my Facebook page, Nontobeko Felicia Dlamini, or Sakina, it's Pumelele Sakina Dulamo, and and maybe send a DM, and then we'll respond to them as quick as possible. With the banking details, and even with the other ladies that want to come but are maybe unable to contact us at the moment, they can just come to the venue, and then tickets will be sold at the gate as well.
All right. Shukran for your time, Nontobeko, and
Thanks for having
good luck
me.
with the event.
Thank you. Shukran for having me.
Pleasure.
Can't wait to
Assalamu
see you.
alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
All right, so that was Nontobeko Aadilah Dlamin, one of the organizers of the Mommy and Me event, which will be taking place on Saturday, the 5th of December in Alberton, Green Guest House. And if you'd like to contact Aadilah, the number is 079-820-6486. That's 079-820-6486. And you can contact Aadilah to purchase your ticket or find her on Facebook, as well as Pumelele Sakina Dlamin. You can also contact her to purchase a ticket, and proceeds of this event will be going to a woman's shelter, or they are still going to be looking for one of their beneficiaries that they can donate to. And last year, at one of the events, they did donate sanitary items to one of the ladies' shelter, one of the ladies' homes. And well, I was there, so obviously I can be witness to their cause and what they are doing. And kudos to them. And hope you guys can attend the event, get your groove back. Figure out some more options on birthing if you are expecting, and what to do if you want to expect also, and how to break those trauma bonds, those trauma cycles, those traumatic experiences, and so much more that is going to be discussed. If you can leave your comments, questions, queries, or suggestions in the comment section below, or send them to us on WhatsApp. The number is 061-766-0355. For now, do stay with us. We will be right back.